Oh boy, you guys. Oh. Well. Here we're back. We are back in. Sorry for that little technical mishap. Ooh, I gotta turn on a... Hold on, I gotta turn on a fan. Whew. Hey guys. So yeah, Jinx was laying on top of the computer and she was just about to hit the power button. And in me trying to keep her from hitting the power button, I pushed her forward, which pushed her off of the PC, and that which disconnected my audio device, my audio interface from the computer, and I needed to restart the computer to get the sound working again. But you guys can hear me, yes? I just want to give this a few more moments to let people come back in that wanted to be here. Okay, good. Awesome. I'm glad. And now she is laying over on a blanket, not in front of or on top of the computer. So I'm gonna give this a few more moments. But just to give people some more time to get back in. Well, you're here now, Alyssa. Well, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I will recap a little bit just to make sure for people that are new or for individuals, for people that are new, and just so that we can get back on the same page here. But I want to give it a few more moments just to let people get back in if they're desiring to do so. But how are you guys feeling so far? I apologize for the little mishap, but hey, things happen. So we're still here. We can still get the job done, and so that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep pushing forward. We're not going to let this stop us. We're not going to let anything stop us, really. And that's really the message behind this whole new moon in Leo type of energy. So I guess I can get back into it now, and you can always watch the replay afterwards. But there is a big shift. There's a big change that's happening, and this new moon in Leo is giving us over the weekend. It's really going to be tomorrow, but it's the energy of the weekend will be of a Leo tint, we'll say, because the moon will be in Leo throughout the weekend. But there's a big shift that's happening. There's a big closing out of some sort of potential outcome that we were hoping for collectively. This could be anything for you. I am kind of equating it to a little bit of a twin flame energy just because of a message that came through after my meditation this morning that I am going to channel deeper into. There will be there will be I am planning on recording a video surrounding it specifically for the Twin Flame Collective. And the only reason that I'm picking up on it for the fact that it's twin flame message is that a certain song came to mind. Oh gosh, I don't even know what's the name of this song. Hold on, let me look it up real quick just to make sure I know. Oh shoot. I believe it's Happy Now, or Are You Happy Now? By No Doubt. It's from their it's off of the the Tragic Kingdom album, way back in the day. But it's basically about how, and specifically the phrase that came through was, you broke the set, now there's only singles, there's no looking back, and this time I mean it. And the only reason, the main reason why I'm kind of equating that to a twin flame message is because right before that song came through, I saw 1111 in big, like, oversized letters. So, or numbers, or whatever. Characters, I should say. Now, this doesn't necessarily just have to be twin flame, okay? It's also, the message of 1111 is saying, hey, African oneness, the message of 1111 is keep your faith strong, because while there is something that is closing out for you here, and it's not, you did not intend for this to close out. There was some sort of development that you meant to have from this. Yes, ultimately it's closing out for a very good reason. So keep your faith. because something new is being provided to replace this or in place of this, okay? I'm probably going to get a bunch of updates from as my computer, reconnects to everything. So you're going to probably hear that sound a few times. I love No Doubt as well. That and Tragic Kingdom is actually one of my favorite albums of theirs. Thank you, African Oneness. I decided to braid my hair today. I've never actually worn my hair like this. In all the years that I've had long hair, I have never braided my hair like this. I'm channeling my inner Pippi Longstocking. It's funny that I'm mentioning this. Why is that, Josiah? Thank you, Charlotte. That is my intention. My intention on being here is to bring messages from God Source Creator to the collective. So I'm glad I'm doing that. Oh, thank you, Lexi. I like it too. I think it's cute. You saw something on Facebook about the entire world being let go of. Interesting. There is a big collective shift into something new. When No Doubt started, they played in Cal State Fullerton, where your husband went there. That's excellent. The new world is now, and we are to expect massive shifts into love. Yes, I highly, highly agree with that. Okay, so let's get back in since a majority of us are here. Let's get back into this message. So this is what we've been talking about. This new moon in Leo. And Josiah, that is one of the messages that is one of the lines in the song. Are you happy now? Like, isn't this what you wanted? So, are you happy now? It's done. It's over. You broke the set. There's only singles. There is absolutely no looking back. And this time, we mean it. Because there is no going back at this point. Okay, the situation is being closed out because it was creating too much of a blockage in terms of spiritual growth. And that's really what it's meant for here in these lifetimes, in physical existence. It's all meant for growth and expansion. And if that growth and expansion cannot happen, or it is too difficult, way too difficult for it to be achieved within a given circumstance, then that circumstance is going to be changed. It's going to be closed out so that you can freely move forward towards something that is more reciprocal. Okay, this is the message that we're talking about here for this new moon in Leo. And it's so perfect that we're talking about this now, because the guidance here is that we are meant to be, in this new moon in Leo, allow yourself to recultivate a relationship with yourself. How do you want to express yourself moving forward? And in many cases, a lot of this is being closed out in this way because you were particularly not being able to express yourself in the ways that you were meant to be within the given situation. And so now that's being closed out. And so what we were doing before we had to restart the stream here is I was clarifying, why did this have to be closed out? You have the world here. And the very first card that came out to clarify the world in terms of why this needed to be closed out, so that the scales could be balanced, justice. It was unfair. I think it was Keely that said that before we had to restart. It was an unfair and unbalanced situation. And thus, in order for us to be able to move forward, the situation had to be closed out, okay? Okay, Charlotte. Well, I'm glad you're still going to be here with us. Years ago. Oh, okay. All right, let's clarify more. Why did this situation need to be closed out? Okay, so we have justice so far. Anything else? Oh. Okay. Yeah. This really is a situation in which there was a collective of people, or at least there was some sort of collective. Oh, thank you, Mel. It's good to see you. My inner warrior has braids. Excellent. Okay. Hey, the inner warrior in me is coming out today. So, boop. I love that. So in terms of justice here, in terms of why things needed to be closed out, there was a collective mindset that was called judgment was called upon. 3 of Cups, judgment. It does feel, what I'm hearing is there was a group and or team of individuals that banded together to hold the line in terms of some sort of collective understanding is what I'm hearing. And thus the scales, in order for the scales to be balanced, the situation needed to be closed out. Okay. But then the overall energy in terms of that is the Magician. This is, in fact, a blessing in disguise, you guys. Even though there is sorrow involved, even though you're probably going to have to go through some sort of grieving, okay, there is the possibility, there is the ability for you to manifest something new now, okay? I really do feel like, collectively speaking, for those of us that are resonating with this right now, a big obstacle has been released from your life. Something and or someone that was standing in your way, creating blockages for you, is now being removed from your situation so that you can take your power back and fully stand in your power of manifestation outside of some sort of collective conditioning. Talk about that more, that collective conditioning. Whoa, you guys. The Ace of Swords. I wanted to clarify this Three of Cups, that collective conditioning. The Ace of Swords came flying out immediately. Truth. It is what it is. You have gotten what you have asked for. And no, I'm not talking to you directly who is resonating with this reading. I'm talking about this collective understanding. Y'all have gotten what you asked for. And I can only say it's going to be, you're going to find out later on that will be to your detriment. The truth of the matter, the fact of the matter is you fucked up. You really screwed up something that could have been really beautiful and positive for you. But you know what? That's fine. That's your learning experience. You are going to see, or they are going to see later on down the road, just how much this collective mindset, this collective understanding has been a detriment to you or to them, to themselves. But they will have to pull themselves out of it when the time is right. When they come to that understanding, they're going to have to do the work, just like you've been doing the work, to pull themselves out of it and to correct the situation. I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen in this lifetime or not, but honestly, for those of you that are resonating with this now, that doesn't matter. That's not your focus. Your focus is moving forward, okay? Anything you want to say? Anything else you want to say about this collective understanding, this Three of Cups? The Ace of Wands and Strength. Ego. There's more Leo energy here with this Strength card here. Fine. If that's what you want, then move forward with it. And this is why you're being removed from the situation. Okay? And I will say that for some of you, it is kind of a tower moment in which you're being removed from it. But I also do feel like there is a strong energy of you choosing to move forward at this place. Why? Or at this time, from this place. Why? Five of Swords. It was a lose-lose situation. It was a competition. It was detrimental. It was painful. It was doing more damage than it was meant to do in terms of good. Women are choosing themselves and healing from bad relationships as a collective. Yep. Women and the feminine, the collective feminine, whether you're a man or a woman. I do resonate strongly with the feminine, but I also resonate now with the masculine because I've really been working on integrating my masculine energy. I really love my hair like this. Okay. All right. That's enough. That's enough there. So, okay, that's fine. I don't want to talk about that any longer. We've got the answer that we needed. Five of Swords. His demons beat out your angels, so you moved on. Exactly. Okay. But that is not to your detriment. You moving on from that energy is not to your detriment. It's actually to your benefit. So understand that. Again, I understand there is in fact a grieving process involved with this right now, but understand that you moving forward is actually to your benefit, not to your detriment. Even though it may look like that on the surface right now, okay? So with all of that said, let's talk about the Ace of Pentacles here. And I don't necessarily want to talk about what this Ace of Pentacles is. What I'm hearing with the Ace of Pentacles here is, how do we cultivate this new? What messages do we need to hear right now, collectively speaking, in terms of cultivating the Ace of Pentacles, this new energy for us, yes? Let's dive into that. whole deck is reversed. Shit. Fuck. Okay. I'll take them out right then. Hold on. No, wait. No. Hold on. I need to start over. I'm going to start over because the whole deck is reversed. All right. Ace of Pentacles, please. I'm going to give this 3 more shuffles. Because the whole deck was reversed and it was throwing me off. So, okay. And look, I'm seeing 555 right now. So, yeah, big change. All right. Ace of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Honestly, you guys, the big message right now for this new moon in Leo is how do you want to move forward? Okay, this is not about you trying to stay in alignment with someone else who doesn't want to come in alignment with you, who doesn't want to see your side of the equation, who doesn't want to understand your point of view. It's not about that anymore. Okay, that's being cleared out. That's being closed out. How do you want to move forward here? What does this opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles mean for you? What does that bring forward for you? How do you want to change your life moving forward? 2 more shuffles here. Last one. Ace of Pentacles. What is this Ace of Pentacles? What do you want to say about this Ace of Pentacles, please, Spirit? Aha. All right, cool. At the bottom of the deck right now is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay? Slow and steady wins the race. Slow, methodically moving forward. Okay. You can build anything that it is that you want. This is actually, and this also may be why another real good reason why this sun came out initially. It is coming out in reverse, but also, like I was saying in the first part of this session, even though the sun is reversed here, it's still a good thing. It's still a positive omen. I can't stress this enough, you guys. There is a very distinct feeling here of how do you want to move forward, okay? You have the freedom. You are not attached to these people or these circumstances any longer. Whereas in the past, I feel this very distinctly. In the past, you had to cater to this 3 of Cups. You had to shape yourself. You had to mold yourself to allow it was like a level of compromise. You don't have to compromise like this any longer. Period. And while that is not necessarily something you may have wanted, ultimately it is to your benefit now. Okay? Ace of Pentacles. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles, please. What do you want to say about this, please, Spirit? Damn. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles, please. Yeah. We're back to the 2 of Wands. Okay? It's your choice, ultimately. Now. So far, what Spirit is saying about this, the message in terms of this Ace of Pentacles is, I will say, even though, yes, you have a situation or a circumstance or a cycle that's closing out for you, you still are stepping away from this situation having a very clear understanding. You are still stepping away from this situation having learned something. It's not a complete bust, because ultimately there are lessons that you have been able to learn, and there are the things that you've been able to observe and understand in terms of all of this, right? The first card that came out to clarify this Ace of Pentacles is, in fact, that freaking King of Pentacles again. But this time he's come out in reverse. Okay, whoever it is or whatever it is you are stepping away from, it had extreme materialism aspects to it and conformity, right? And in terms of that energy, you have been able to, or at least I should say collectively, we have been able to understand exactly how it is we do not want to be like these types of energies. King of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. We don't need to be like them. We are not like them. We are not going to be like them. We've learned from that. And there is a strong level of authenticity that is being personal sense of authenticity. This is like a lesson. This kind of feels like it has been, hey, Stephanie, this does feel like it has been a lesson in the strength of your personal will and sense of authenticity. And what I feel like we're stepping away with, the understanding we've gained, yeah, I braided it today. The understanding that we've gained from this situation at the very least is like, okay, well, I know I don't want to be like them. And I know I don't want to treat others the way that that person or that situation has treated me and others that were involved with it as well. And thus from here, you have a choice to make in which direction to move forward. You can plant anything that it is that you want. I swear, I'm feeling through this, and yes, there is still a level of excitement here because you get to create anything that you want. And, I mean, Josiah, same here. A master class in what it is that you don't want. Exactly. But instead of, and actually Queen Cup did say this in one of her Monday sessions. I feel like it was a few weeks ago or something like that. But she did say this, you know, sitting there saying, well, I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want this. All right. So now tell me, says the universe, what it is you do want. You just got a new tattoo. To thine own self be true. Yes. You literally said that to yourself. You're not your parents. They disowned you the second you touched down on this planet. I kind of feel the same way. Learning through the contrast. A friend of mine and you have been, you and a friend of yours have been talking about this a great deal. Yeah. Yeah. What else do you want to say about this, Spirit? Damn, y'all. Look, justice came back out again, but it came out reversed. Justice in reverse. To thine own self be true. Justice in reverse, and the next card out is the Queen of Pentacles. Your sense of self-worth. You know who it is that you are. You know what it is that you're worthy of. You know what it is that you have the ability to cultivate. So go on and do it. Go on and do it. Just be yourself. Allow yourself to live the life you were designed to. See, here's the thing about all of this, you guys. And this is also another reason why we have now, initially, we had 3 aces come out here. Ace of Pentacles, but also the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. See, you know who it is that you are. You know who it is that you are. You know what it is that you are capable of. You know what it is that you've come down to be or to express or to bring into the collective or to bring into this world. And just because others around you don't find it acceptable or can't see you for who you truly are, doesn't mean everybody won't, and doesn't mean that you are incapable or are not allowed to express yourself in this way. So yes, we have these cycles, these situations closing out, but it is actually a blessing in disguise. It is a blessing for you because it is giving you the freedom to be yourself. Anything else, Spirit, for this Ace of Pentacles? Okay. Okay. So we have the Nine of Swords to the Chariot here. All right. And then at the bottom of the deck, we've circled back around to the Knight of Pentacles. So it does seem that there's a little bit of fear, a little bit of apprehension in moving forward, but the Chariot is clarification that you are who you are meant to be. You are in your divine alignment. You are going forward in a proper way for yourself, for the mission that you set out to achieve or to experience in this world, in this lifetime. Don't allow fear to stop you. But also what I feel like is happening here, you guys, is whatever is closing out for you is helping you to remove that fear. I just saw 555 again, is helping to remove that fear from your reality, from your existence, from your timeline. So just keep moving forward and understand. Look at that, you guys. At the bottom of the deck, we've circled back around to the Knight of Pentacles. And then underneath that Knight of Pentacles, here's the World again. Understand, you guys, that the heartbreak is done. Underneath the World is the Three of Swords. I mean, at least in terms of this situation, it's closing out. You are almost sufficiently out of there. So just keep moving forward, step by step, slowly but surely. Keep putting one foot in front of the other, in front of the other. Don't worry about how fast you're moving. Don't worry about how long it's gonna take. Don't focus on that. Just focus on doing your part, which is keep on moving. Okay? You deserve this. You deserve this freedom. Hello, Claudia. Oh, I'm so glad you made it. I'm so very glad that you made it. How are you guys feeling? BB Madchin? BB. I'm just going to call you BB. Hi, BB. How are you guys feeling? Is this making sense? Is this resonating for you? Because it is my intention to bring forward the messages that will be clarification for you. This weekend is all about you. This new moon, baby, set yourself straight. Set yourself right. Get right with yourself. Now that this energy is being cleared out for you, get right with you. Who are you now? How do you want to express yourself now? Case in point, y'all, I have never braided my hair like this. Never. But today I felt like I was going to do it, so I did it. And I'm loving it. I'm thinking it's cute. Like I said, I am channeling my inner Pippi Longstocking. Or you could say I'm channeling my inner Snoop Dogg. How about that? Feeling excited to see what's on the horizon. Yep. Get right with yourself. You know what? That should be our tagline. New moon in Leo. Put that in caps. There he is. There it is right there. Oh, actually, I should also do this. Yep. There it is right there. Yes, Josiah said I look like Snoop Dogg with this hair. Snoop Dogg! New businesses for you. Was worried about how long before you're going to be successful. Don't worry about that. Just put your energy into following through with it. Okay? Put your energy towards doing what it is that you need to do to handle what you need to handle for whatever it is new that you're moving forward towards. Allow God, Source, Creator, and the universe to handle the rest. Just I want to say keep your head down, keep focused, but I don't mean that in like you need to be demure or you need to be hiding. If you need to step away from the collective, okay, but just keep pushing. You're feeling so much relief today. Been dealing with insurance for your kitchen that flooded. Oh goodness. And they're going to cover the new stuff. That is excellent, BB. I am so grateful to you for you. Grateful for that for you. You used to hate yourself until you realized that you were actually awesome and surrounded by haters who were mad because they didn't know, because they knew and you didn't. Yes, you're happier than you've ever been. Excellent. Excellent. Just keep moving. Don't stop now. Don't let this be the death of you. This is not to your detriment. This is for your gain. This is a positive outcome. It's not the outcome you desired or that you were intending or that you were working towards, but it is in fact a positive outcome because of the clear space that you are being presented with open in front of you for you to move forward. Okay? All right. Spirit is saying that's enough. This is a rebirth, which is interesting because the death card didn't come out here, but that's okay. Let's close this out. I'm going to keep with our light workers energy. Yeah? The light worker oracle. Light worker oracle closing message, please, Spirit. We have the collective to close out this reading. What message do you have for the collective to close out this reading, please, Spirit? We have card number 24, Initiation by Air. You have a strong and powerful mind. The mind can be a great asset. It can bring comfort, peace, and strength as you take your spiritual journey. It can also be a dark and destructive force, undermining your power, making you doubt your own heart, and keeping you trapped in fear. The mind, developed without a loving spiritual practice, can be a frightening weapon rather than a liberating sword. How will you choose to use your mind? Snoop Lion, I like that. Okay, I want to read the rest of this card. Spirit is guiding me to read the rest of this card, so that's what I'm going to do. But also, I really do feel like it is very important. I think the message with this card here is that it's very important for us to keep our minds in check at this time. Do not focus on the past. Do not focus on all that is lost or that is potentially being lost because of this closing out of this cycle, okay? Instead, place your focus on the new, all right? Really train your mind to focus on positive aspects, positive outcomes, and also belief that things are going to turn out for the better now that you have a release from this, I'm hearing, terrible subject. Yeah? All right, let me read the rest of this for us. Your mind can become more spacious and luminous. Wait, hold on. Okay, your mind can become more spacious and more luminous if you practice emptying it on a regular basis. The radiant mind can be a mighty warrior against fear and despair, encouraging you with thoughts of optimism. When not given a chance to empty, however, the mind becomes overwhelmed with unprocessed information. Much of it will be fear-based programming perpetuated by mass media, which is invested in controlling others and manipulating them by fear. This initiation, which liberates and opens the mind, empowers advanced souls to free themselves from manipulation and control. The hallmark of a dysfunctional society is that the mind is expected to dominate the inclinations of the heart rather than to serve it. Can you guys, I want to hold the card up for you, but that's not going to work. Okay. The mind can be trained to be a great manager, creator, and defender of what has genuine value to the heart. But the power to feel what is meaning or what has meaning for us, which moves us enough to rise above our fears and risk growth, comes from the heart, not the mind. When the mind is given the task to feel and the heart is told to not feel, paralysis, confusion, and discomfort are experienced. As you enter into this initiation, you will feel the need to step back from what you have been taught and learn to question what was once held to be true. As you disengage from habitual mental patterns, you will begin to observe your thoughts rather than be swept up by them. Soon, you will begin to experience yourself as the peaceful, steady light of love that you are in truth. Will the mind go through its motions? Yes. However, there is no need to be afraid of this. One step at a time, your spirit shall guide your mind back towards peace. You will change the way you relate to your own mind, becoming more empowered. As you soften the strident action of the mind, you will see that you can use mental gifts wisely rather than allowing them to cause you pain. Those who have strong mental energies can accomplish much in terms of communication, invention, and creativity, but they often also suffer from destructive self-talk and mental obsessions. They may even be addicted to thinking, which can wear them out and create cravings for sugar that can lead to depression and illness. Instead, it is much better to regularly take time out from the mind and be in the moment, feeling energized, playful, and at peace. Your mind is a powerful creature. Tame it with persistence, compassion, kindness, and strength. Give yourself rest and an opportunity to switch off and empty your mind as regularly as you can. There is no need to judge or despair. This is an advanced initiation and one that is brought to you only when you are ready. Consider it a sign of your spiritual progress. The world will benefit from you as you learn to handle your mental energies more constructively. This oracle is indeed an omen of greater peace and happiness in your imminent future. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So there you have it, guys. I really, truly hope that was helpful for you. I hope that it brought you peace. I love you guys. Happy Friday. We're not going to do our typical Friday hangout sesh, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to be as restful as possible right now. Yeah. But I do have some announcements that I kind of want to discuss with you guys. There are some shifts and changes that I'm bringing to the channel yet again. But I do feel like this is a time I find myself wanting to close down Mystic Unicorn Tarot and bring love readings back into the collective here on Divine Conversations. Those of you that know of that aspect, you know that I started Mystic Unicorn Tarot, which is my second YouTube channel here on YouTube, in order to facilitate love readings. But at this point, I'm realizing that that's really not that necessary. And it came from Emily June. Thank you so very much for that donation. That 777 has been following me around lately, so thank you for that. But as you guys know, I did the monthly readings for August last month. I released them on the 1st of August, and there was an extra reading for Virgo that turned out to be a love reading, and I channeled it here for Divine Conversations. It just came through, so I decided to put it through. And it blew up. I mean, it's gotten a hell of a lot of views lately this month, and that is influencing me to realize that I really don't need to split those things apart. Initially, I wanted to give them two different spaces because many people here were not necessarily looking for love readings. And so I didn't want to get the wires crossed. Did you miss my birthday? My birthday was in May, darling. But with this Virgo reading that I did for the love reading that blew up this month, I'm recognizing that it's really not necessary for me to split things up like that. And I'm actually making extra work for myself. That's really not necessary. So I think I'm going to be closing down Mystic Unicorn Tarot, which is my second channel here on YouTube, the Love channel, and incorporating love readings back into Divine Conversations. And for individuals that are not interested in love readings, that's okay. Then don't pay attention to those messages. Don't watch those readings. But for those that are looking for love readings, I do feel like I'm going to be doing love readings here on Divine Conversations instead. And actually, Divine Conversations may go through a name change. I'm not sure about that yet, but we'll see. No, I'm a Leo moon and rising. I'm an Aries sun. Love can encompass love for oneself too. Yes. Keep it simple. Yeah. And if you're not interested in the love readings, then just don't watch them. I mean, it's that simple. It really doesn't have to be complicated. And I was doing too much. I was doing way too much. I was doing way too much to accommodate. And I really need to let myself off the hook a little bit and just keep it simple. Keeping it all in one place. So that's how it feels it's going to go right now. Oh, 222. So there you have it, guys. Anything else I want to say? I don't really have any more messages. That's all I've got. So I'm going to go and I'm going to take some time. I'm going to meditate, maybe make a little bit of lunch, figure out what I'm going to do for dinner. And then I do think I want to channel that collective message for 1111, you know, in what came through in my meditation. That really does. Oh, thank you so much, Alyssa. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh, Charlotte, thank you so much for that donation. 2018 to now, yeah. Going 4 years strong. It's going to be 5 years soon. In January of 2023, it's going to be 5 years that I've been here with Divine Conversations. So, yeah, and I'm going to channel that. I want to channel that message and get a clearer reading for that. You've been anti-love for a while, but maybe this new moon will bring something new in for all of us. Yeah. Oh, well, excellent, Charlotte. I'm glad that I've been able to be there for you during those big life changes. I really don't have anything else that I really want to talk about. Unless you guys want to talk about something. We can hang out for a little bit longer. I'm feeling ready to close it all out too. I just want a clean slate, you know. I just want to move forward. I don't want to be held back by these things any longer. Like I would like to move forward here. I would really like it to move forward. For sure. And it is bittersweet. It's very bittersweet, you guys. You know? Totally. But when one door closes, another one opens. One ending brings the beginning to something else. Yeah. We deserve to be happy. We deserve to be free. We deserve to be loved. And we are. And we are. So let's move forward with that. Let's move forward in that light. It's time to fall in love with who we are and the amazing lives we are creating. Absolutely 100%. Don't make this about anyone else other than yourself. And what it is you can do to expand and learn and grow and be a better version of yourselves than you were before, and also to bring some sort of service to the collective, however that looks for you. You need to give and accept yourself the way that you need for yourself. Exactly. Ultimately, you are the very first person to give that to yourself. The very first. No one else. And of course, eventually, when the time is right, if you're open to it, if you desire it, someone else can come in to help give that to you as well. But you have got to be the first person to do that for yourself. And that's not always an easy thing to accept. Sometimes it's a difficult thing to accept. Mama Piplup, thank you so much for that donation. But ultimately, it is the best thing for you. Fulfill your own needs, except for instead of expecting it from others. Yes. Now, with that said, though, that is a tricky and a fine line, because ultimately we are social beings and we are on this planet together, but expecting it to come from someone else is a good way to set yourself up for disaster, you know? Or at least set yourself up for disappointment. Okay, guys. I guess that's it. Well, Alyssa, I will say you have us. We can all share. We can share together. At least right now. Taylor, hi Taylor. I'm not taking personal readings right now in today's session. I would be happy to do a reading for you, if you like. Outside of this session, but I'm not taking personals right now in this session. Yeah, go ahead and email me. And I can do like a quick, I could do like a single question reading for you. Those are only $30 or something like that. But yeah, send me an email. Shoot me an email. I am available for private readings, but I'm just not doing it in this session right now. Oh, and I have to email Bobby. Yes. All right, guys, I am going to leave it there. I love you all so very much. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Happy new moon to everyone. Really spend this time with yourself. Cultivate this relationship with yourself. How is it that you want to move forward now? It's not about other people's dreams or visions of you or who it is they think you should be. Who are you? How do you want to show up in this world, in this life? Okay? You ultimately have that power. No one else really has that power for you, over you. You have that power. So show up as you authentically do and allow your light to shine, okay? I love you all so very much. And I hope you have a fan-fucking-tastic weekend, yeah? All right, cool. Take care. I love you. And I will see you soon. Bye. Jinx says goodbye as well. Oh.